What a difference a few years can make. There was a time when many people believed Zoocci Coke Dope had lost his momentum. Fans questioned his direction. Others claimed he'd never reach the heights of his earlier career, and it felt like one of South Africa's most respected producers was being counted out. Now, he's proving that patience and consistency can rewrite any story.
What's the name?
It's called a Stain Entertainment Group.
Either it's Von or another guy. But all of them,
Fred is black,
including that black one,
Kayembe.
all of them are messing up black artists in South Africa.
Wow.
All of them.
Okay.
For real.
For real.
Not Fred, man.
Bruh,
He used to be the editor of Hype magazine.
Bring Zoocci here. Zoocci has no capacity, financial capacity to fight them in courts. They have forged his signature on a contract and included a clause that he does not know anything about.
That's criminal. Forging a signature, yo.
So, but because no. The boy has tried.
Yo.
The boy has tried. He's run out of money. He's lost his car because of these fuckers.
That's fucked up, man.
So, but I've taken his battle upon my shoulders. He will get out of that label.
Zoocci had already earned a reputation as one of South Africa's most respected producers and artists. As we all know, the internet can be unforgiving. One project can suddenly become a judgment on an artist's entire career. Many people believed Zoocci's best days were over.
Then we did that for a while. Then we released Anxiety Plus, and we released In the Trap, and then shortly after that was, I think like February 2022, we released Anxiety Plus, and then probably like June, Fallout, right? Upon that Fallout, we cancelled the management agreement. He requested that the sub-label agreement is terminated. We then terminated the sub-label agreement is terminated, yes, the employment. Upon his request, we acknowledged it, and then that was also terminated, all right? Because once you can't work with someone on a management level, you can imagine that you're not going to get along in an intricate business level where there's like reporting structures and so forth, right? So it made sense. Unfortunate, but made sense. We then...
So quick question, when
Sure.
you say terminate, you terminate his employment but still keep the sub-label, or do you terminate both?
So what we did was we terminated employment, and then we, through that negotiation, transferred the Piff Audio brand back to him.
Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't like hold, we could have, because it was an asset that was absorbed through the agreement.
Yeah.
But what's the point of that?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't have any value in holding that. Like,
Yeah.
So obviously, like Piff Audio is a brand that he operates with, and he can operate with, you know. So yeah, that fell away. The label agreement stays in place. Now, the reason the label agreement stays in place is not because Vaughan says so or Fred says so. It's because that's what business dictates. Because there is absolutely no way you can have a personal fallout and then all business requirements and all obligations that were agreed to at a time of good energy also just disappear on a feeling. It's impossible. There are assets that are owed to the business. That business is one that I work for and represent. One that Fred works for and represents. That's the nature of that specific one that's been in contention and that's been spoken about and whatever happens, right? So in that sense, even when it came to that one, that specific agreement has got options of renewals, has got all these things. We sat down, we said, we are happy to not take any of the options. All that needs to be happen is the first obligations need to be met. The first obligations need to be met. Once that's done, we're fine. The active participation and release of the first obligations, once they are done, we can move on. It was strange because it was like sort of initially agreed. It was like, I wasn't in these meetings.
By both parties, you mean?
Yes, but our MD Dale was in the meetings with Zoocci, and at that time he had agreed. It was like a thing of like, okay, cool, that sounds fine. Left, and upon leaving a few days later, maybe like, not maybe, dudes don't know how things work, right? It doesn't happen tomorrow. You also don't just send songs and then that's done. It's like, no, there's a way that this relationship needs to see itself out. Do you think every label, every artist in the world is best friends with their label?
Highly unlikely.
No, it's actually 90% of folks don't even talk to the guy at the label, right? Like it's a way for you to get your music out, to see out your obligations, and then you move on. Bro, I know guys, on the highest level that don't really, like, they're not best friends with anyone at the label. It's a business relationship, right?
You may not know the person
A&R
that's
sometimes.
assigned to working on your music at the label.
Yeah, bro. It's quite normal.
For real, yeah.
Rather than responding to every critic, Zoocci focused on his craft. He continued producing for other artists, building relationships, experimenting with new sounds, and trusting the process. Sometimes the strongest response isn't speaking, it's working. Over time, things began to change. Many artists wanted to work with Zoocci. His production appeared on successful releases, and fans started appreciating his work again. Then came the biggest reward, receiving gold and platinum plaques. These plaques represent more than streaming numbers. They act as resilience, consistency, and years of hard work after many had already written him off. Zoocci's journey reminds every creative person that one setback doesn't define a career. Every artist faces criticism. Every musician releases projects that divide opinion. What separates successful artists is how they respond. Zoocci chose growth instead of bitterness, consistency instead of excuses, and patience instead of panic. Eventually, the results followed. Zoocci isn't just celebrating plaques, he's celebrating perseverance. His story proves that public opinion can change, but talent and hard work always have a chance to shine. Now it's your turn. Do you think Zoocci Coke Dope was unfairly criticized during the Stay Low era, or did that criticism help shape the comeback we're seeing today? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
I think I got one of the best fan bases in the whole country for sure. For sure. I got some of the biggest, the best and biggest fan base, the most loyal, most supportive fan base in the country. I love all of them. For sure.
How did you cultivate that to make sure that your core rocks with you regardless?
I guess I was real and people could relate, and those that could relate are still around today. I was real, man. I told my story and people related.
I like that, bro. And I'm hoping for more music this year from Zoocci Coke Dope. Can we get that?
I think they deserve it, and it's the best of all time. What I've been working on for the past, it's almost 5 years now. It's 3 or 4 years. What I've been working on is probably the best thing to ever come out, at least in the Southern Hemisphere, for sure. For sure.